Welcome back, everybody. It's a beautiful sunny day, light breeze in the air. We're out here in Tomales Bay. We're gonna do boating camping again, same beach, same spot. We got lucky, everything's reserved out through like the end of the year. Someone canceled their reservation, so we swooped in on it. So always be on the lookout for people who cancel. But today the plan is to go set up camp, and then we will also try and do some halibut fishing. I'd be happy to catch one halibut all weekend. I was talking to the guys at the boat ramp and they said that halibut's been a little scarce, so we'll see. But that's the plan. Let's head over to the beach and we'll get camp set up. All right, guys, there's the Porta-Bote out there in the distance. As you guys can see, there's about a dozen kayaks here. Now, I could be wrong, but I thought they were having limited capacity reservations at Tomales Beach and Marshall Beach. But I know reservations are for 7 to 12 people. So just because there's like a dozen kayaks doesn't mean there's going to be more than what's allowed in the reservation. So this is why you should probably get here early. We're just looking around for a campsite. It's nicer to be here at Tomales because they do have some vault toilets in case we do need to go to the bathroom. So we're trying to pick a good spot away from other people. They were here first, so we don't want to crowd it too much, but some of them might leave. I know some might just be here for the day, but we're just going to wander around and see if we can find a different camp spot, and we'll make camp. All right, guys, we're walking up this little service road. Down there's the beach, and we just want to go on a little walk before I do some fishing. I'm gonna have about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to fish tonight. Sun's setting at 8. It's currently almost 5:30, so man, I need to work out more. This is hard work. All right, guys, there's Tomales Bay. Now, if I can just find one halibut in there this whole weekend, I'll be happy. If not, I'll be a complete disappointment and failure. All right, guys, it looks like the trail goes all the way up. You guys couldn't see anything. All right, guys, it looks like the trail goes all the way over here and out this way. There's a road that runs along the top of the peninsula here. It's getting pretty cold, so we're just gonna skip that and head back down. Oh, gotta catch up with her. She's already leaving me. I'm gonna die alone out here. Ah! Ooh, man. I tell you guys, it really sucks to have a broken oar. Broke my oar this morning. Oh, come on. All right, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a beautiful day here. I've got my safety flag out because I'm gonna be trolling, and I'm moving at slow speeds, and I'm a small little boat that's the same color as the water basically. So we're just gonna put this in for a little bit of precaution, and hopefully it helps other boats see us, and hopefully it won't fall out. But I got 2 rods with me here on my brand new rod holders. We're about to test them out and see how they do. Now, let me go over the rig that I'm going to use. I need to set up just a little bit more of it, but essentially it's almost already rigged up. It's windy and cold out here right now. I've got a bunch of weights with me because there's a chance that I might go rock fishing as well. Seems kind of unlikely now. I thought I'd be able to go outside the mouth of the bay and do some rock fishing, but it's really windy, and so I'm not going to do it tonight. If I do get a chance to go rock fishing, it'll be tomorrow morning. Oh yeah, the wind's coming in strong now. So let me just finalize these rigs here. All right guys, I'm going to start off with herring as bait, and let me go over the rig. I also have anchovies if the herring are too big and I'm not getting any bites. Maybe there's just some short ones out there. I would like to catch those as well. I'd be happy with any fish tonight. It's been a long time since I caught like a nice fish, so something, you know, I can take home and eat would be nice. Anyways, here's the rig. Hopefully you guys can see up there, but there's a slider, and then I have probably a 6-foot leader here with one inline hook with this little hoochie squid looking imitation, and then I have a normal 2-hit hook halibut rig here with a this first hook slides up and down so I can adjust it down or move it up to fit with the size of the bait. And then I have this treble hook in the back. This one's actually a little bigger than I was hoping to use, but it's what I have, and I have yet to order some new gear, so this is what I'm using. And then onto the slider, I'm gonna add 8 ounces, but I'm gonna have it dangling down. That way this is fishing, you know, about a foot off the floor instead of right on the ocean or the bay floor, I guess. So I'll just go ahead and put this on like so, and then now you can see I have this, and then this is going to be going behind it. So I'm not going to put any bait on this hoochie thing, but I will throw a herring on here. So let me go ahead and get one of these guys. These herring are actually really big, so I don't know how well they're going to work. And then I also got some rubber bands, kind of like the ones that you'd put on your braces actually, and I'm gonna use that to attach the treble hook to the back of the fish, because I feel like that's gonna stay on a little bit better than just piercing the tail of the fish. So hopefully you guys can see. Here's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go up through the bottom of the fish and out through the nose like that, and then I'm going to go ahead and take this rubber band actually and just slide it off. Just open it up like this, and we're gonna put it right there alongside, right like that. And then if these were a little more thawed, I'd be able to put some bend in it, but actually, there we go. That's a little bit of a bend. Hopefully that'll stay like that. We'll go ahead and just drop this over the side, and we'll get this one rigged up. Now, This guy's the exact same, except it doesn't have that hoochie thing. So we're gonna do the exact same thing with the herring, and we're gonna use 6 ounces on this because this really isn't a trolling rod, but it's the only other rod that I really have. I actually have a new rod just for the boat arriving in the mail on Monday. So I did not plan this trip too well, but nevertheless, we're out here and maybe we'll make it happen. Just going to reel them both up a little bit and check to see how everything looks. Everything looks pretty good. So we're gonna start trolling a little bit here, and then I think I'm gonna troll out backward that way. So I'm gonna spin the boat around, and then once I get like, you know, 1 mile per hour troll, then I'll drop everything in and we'll be fishing. All right, guys, just gonna go ahead and drop these down to the bottom here. The flag also lets you see which way the wind's blowing. The wind's blowing me in this direction. So that's it, guys. That's all there is to it. Now I can just sit back and relax and wait for a bite. Yeah, I don't know. I've never caught a halibut trolling before, so I don't really know what to expect. I also don't know how fast to troll. My gut reaction says about 1.5 miles per hour to like 2. That's what I guess is like a good trolling speed, but I don't know. That's the short answer. I just don't know. So I'm gonna try and dial in around 2 miles per hour here. The problem is that it's really windy, so I do have to keep a decent amount of throttle on to prevent myself from being twisted and going out that way. So we'll just see. That's all there is to it. All right, y'all, if I don't catch a fish today, it's not the end of the world. It's 6:22 right now, and I'm going to try and make it all the way out to Hog Island. You guys might be able to see it in the distance there, but I probably won't make it out that far. So I'm probably going to end up turning around 6:40-ish, maybe 6:45, and then start heading back in. I'll troll all the way back in too. It's just, I don't want to be out here too late, and I think the bulk of my fishing time is going to be is reserved for tomorrow morning. So I'm going to try my best to wake up early. I am the worst at getting up early. Oh, look y'all, can you guys see those? Those are herring eggs. So there's herring eggs on my herring. That's a nice little, look at that. Look at that. You could keep these and eat them. I kept some earlier, just a couple that I snagged with the cast net. Kept them, ended up just not eating them. So I mean, you can put them on sushi, but I don't know, I don't make sushi that often. All right, I just got a notification on YouTube that Nolan Hempel subscribed. Thank you, Nolan. Let me see. You are the 272nd subscriber. Thank you so much for the support. And thank you all 271 others of you for joining my channel and being interested on these trips that I go on. Even though I'm not the best fisherman, I'm trying to get better so I can teach you guys what I know. I'm just doing my best out here, and we'll see if we can catch a fish. So thank you, Nolan, and thank you to everyone. I'm also paranoid about losing my rods. That's why I'm using this little clicky system. You don't need it. I mean, you could have these all the way out here. You're not gonna lose your rod, but I am paranoid that when a fish bites it, I'm gonna lose it, so I always lock it in. Ooh, the sun's peeking through a little bit. You guys see that? Oh yeah. Ooh, the warmth. Gotta photosynthesize all this into energy. You know, I thought this was gonna be a good idea, but I think it's putting too much stress on the fish finder, so I'm actually gonna take this off. I think maybe I'll save it for just use on rough days in the ocean. Unfortunately, I think it's just a failed design. Luckily, I didn't put too much money or effort into it. But it would be really nice to have a flag, right, y'all? So we'll see if it makes it into another iteration some way, somehow. I don't know, can you guys think of a better way to end the day than just a nice troll, beautiful overcast Bay Area weather, camping on the beach, gonna have a nice little campfire. I don't know, sounds like a pretty good night to me. Oh, if I caught a fish, be one for the books. All right, guys, here it is. Here's camp. We got a little fire going, tent up there where it hopefully won't get wet. The tide's only going to come up about 2 more feet than it is right now, so we should be nice and dry. Pour the boat all the way over there in the distance. We got a dozen kayaks here as well. And yeah, we just set up a little tarp here. We're going to make some dinner, some baked potatoes, some quesadillas, and I don't know. We also got some like Hostess cupcakes and Twinkies and stuff. That'll be fun. All right. Good night, y'all. Whew. All right, y'all. Good morning, good morning. Let's see if we can go catch a fish. Got about 2 hours, I think, fishing time. So hopefully we can pick up a halibut. If we have time, we might go around the corner and go rock fishing too. Let's get this boat back in the water. Look at this, y'all. Just found the kill cord. I bet someone was having a very bad day without this. We're so close, yet so far. Alright. Oh, man, the sand's easy to drag on. Once you get to this mud, it's impossible. Give it a good kick off. Oh man, I really wish I had that second oar right about now. One oar is just too hard. Oh, okay, I think I'm out of the eel grass, so let's drop the motor in. Oh, man. What a workout early in the morning here. No, 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 no. Don't do this to me. There we go. All right, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is a beautiful Sunday morning here in Tomales Bay. Nice overcast skies. Winds only like 3 to 5 miles per hour. It's really a tremendous morning. Same game plan as yesterday. I'm going to use these herring because I brought them. And I also have some anchovies, like I said. I think I'll save the anchovies for the way back because I really want big fish. And everyone knows if you want big fish, you got to use big bait. The game plan today is to hit 3 different spots trolling. Each troll is going to be about 20 minutes. It's going to be about an hour total of trolling. And then hopefully I can go around the corner and do some rock fishing and then hit those 3 spots on the way back to camp. The goal is to get out around noon. It is currently 9:40, so I really got to get these baits rigged up and in the water ASAP. We have the herring, which is now slimy and mostly thawed, but luckily it was a nice cool night, so things didn't get too thawed out. Just gonna go right up here under the jaw. when I tie these rigs again in the future, I'm gonna use ball bearing swivels because the herrings spin, and then it kind of gets the weight wrapped up a little bit with the with my hooks. But I think we'll be just all right for today. All right, guys, so here I am getting ready to go. Start trolling again instead of drifting. And all of a sudden, one of my rods gets stuck. And I have to pull it free. I'm making a mess here. All right. I pulled it free over here. And this is what I see. No more tail. That's definitely a bite if I've ever seen one. No more tail. That's a bite. Definitely a bite of some kind. At least that's giving me hope. If anything, you know, unfortunate, didn't hook up. But hey, that's better than nothing. Got an eyeball on there for good luck. Maybe we should take that off. All right, y'all. I wasn't paying attention. I was re-rigging and everything, and look behind me. It's just an absolute mat of seaweed. In fact, that might be land. We're only in 8 feet of water, and it's low tide. I think that's just land. I almost drifted ashore. Gotta be careful out here. Let me give you guys a better look with this camera. You guys see that? I think that's just land right there, so I gotta be careful. Whew. Made it to maybe the last spot we'll halibut fish. I don't know. I'm starting to think it's not worth it driving all the way outside the mouth to do a little bit of rock fishing. But if I don't catch a fish, it would be nice to still have one in the boat, right? Rock fishing is the easiest way to do that. Do you guys see that island right there in the distance where there's some people standing? It's only exposed at low tide. You guys see this right here? Right there. There's some people standing, and it's an island that's only exposed at low tide, and it's very common for looking for clams and like mussels and every, like, all the different types of clams, like geoducks and razor neck and like Washington. Like, all the clams you want are gonna be over there. I might actually stop by and maybe pick up a couple clams. Now back to trolling. Oh man, I gotta tell you guys, the best part about Tomales is also the worst part about Tomales. Tomales has really good Dungeness crabbing most of the time. But oh man, there are just buoys everywhere you look, left, right, center. Let me show you guys around. We got a buoy right there. We got 2 buoys in the background. We got 2 back there. We come back around this way. We got 1 all the way in the back. We got over there next to shore. We got 1 over there. We got 2 neon, 4 over here, 5. I mean, they're everywhere. There's some more over there. I mean, you can hardly troll without hitting the buoy, so it's a bit of a challenge, but you know, there's no restrictions on how many crab pots you can drop. So people are out here dropping, you know, a dozen crab pots and getting 1 keeper per pot. So I don't know. It's just kind of hard to troll because you got to know which way the current's dragging the buoy. That way you know where to avoid the actual pot and the line coming up. It's just a little bit extra work on our end, but it's not the end of the world. Maybe it'll actually help bring some scent and bring the fish in as well. You never know. Never know. So it could be a good thing. Could be a good thing. I gave halibut a try, the best I can do right now, and I really want to catch a fish before I have to head back in. So what I'm gonna do is gonna go around the corner, see if I can catch a couple rockfish, because I hate not catching fish. We can use this rig for rockfish too, just not the one I had on my rockfish rod, because that one has 3 hooks, and unless I'm mistaken, you can only have 2 hooks when fishing for rockfish. Oh, this guy was all tangled up. That probably contributed to my failure. Are you kidding me right now? That took like 4.5 minutes. Such is life. Now this guy goes on this rod, because it's only got 2 hooks. Well, let's get out of here. We got a lot of ground to cover, not a lot of time. I'm estimating only 30-40 minutes at the fishing grounds. All right, guys, I made it outside the bay here. I'm now in Bodega Bay and not Tomales Bay. But let me just show you why I think I'm probably gonna spend like 15-20 minutes here and then head back. So the biggest thing is right behind you guys. Can you guys see these waves crashing? These are pretty big, and I don't want to get anywhere close to them. Right now I'm still pretty close to shore. I'm gonna motor out a little bit more, but that's where I came from, and this is all sandy. Everywhere else is sandy, so there's really not any point to coming out here unless I can catch some rockfish. So I'm just gonna drop down a little bit and make a couple drifts. I think is probably the best way to do this. And then we'll go in and just call it a day. Kind of my worst day of fishing so far, but let's drop this down there and then see how we do. I should be able to make it back in a lot quicker than I got out here. It was kind of slow going on the way out here, despite trying to improve my speed a little bit by sitting on the middle seat. Yeah, it feels sandy here. I know where the rocky area is, and it's all the way over there. It's another mile drive, guys, and I just don't have the time or energy or will to battle all these waves for another mile just for the hopes of maybe like a rockfish or 2. So anyways, that's the plan. I'm just gonna let this drift for a little bit, and hopefully we can hook into 1 fish today. That's all I'm really asking. Feels good to be back on the ocean though. When you're in the bay, you don't get the rocking and the rolling of the swells coming through. It's just fun. It's just fun. When you're in the bay, it's like nice and calm. It's a lake. It's not the same as the ocean. It really isn't. I'm hoping I can stumble across some rocks here. I know it's definitely sandy. I can feel the sand. That doesn't mean I can't get a halibut though. So maybe it's worth it to drop the other pole in and see if I can catch a halibut out here. But no, if I got 2 rods in, I can't keep rockfish if I catch rockfish. That's the rule, guys. You're allowed 1 rod with, I think, 2 hooks. Oh, there's a whale. Y'all, did you see that whale? Oh my God. There's a whale over there. Oh gosh. I thought that looked like a whale spout. That's it. It's not coming back up again. I missed my only opportunity. I don't know if you guys were able to see that. Man, that whale is so close to shore. What in the world? Man, I don't know if you guys saw that. I really hope you did. That was insane. A whale out here? Crazy. Crazy. All right, y'all. on that note, on the whale, let's head in. I'm not catching any fish today. That's all right. That's all right with me. It is what it is. At least I saw a whale. All right, Joe, we landed back here at the campsite. I'm in a little bit of trouble. I was supposed to be back here about an hour ago, so I better go help finish packing up and get out of here. Oh man, what a terrible day of fishing, y'all. Didn't catch anything. I'm walking through the muddiest of muds right now. I mean, man, it's just a rough day out there. Halibut are going strong in San Francisco Bay, not so much Tomales. I talked with a lot of guys out there. None of them said that they were having much luck. So I did have that one bite, and that was about it. Too bad he didn't get hooked. Anyways, let's pack up. Whew. All right, guys, we got everything loaded. As you guys can see, the car is fully packed. So we're gonna head home. Unfortunately, no halibut today, which is a huge bummer, but we had a great time boating camping. We'll try and do it again in the future. Like I said at the beginning of this video, everything's kind of packed, so we're gonna have to get lucky with the reservation. But I did hear that a couple boats got one keeper and one keeper halibut, so they're here, just not in big numbers, and some of them were thinking that maybe later in the season will be better, so hopefully we can come back in a few months. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching my 365-day fishing challenge. If you want to watch from the beginning, just click up here. If you want to see the latest video I have posted, click up here. And as always, have a good day.